Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more Los Angeles Lakers news, but first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Lakers manager Rob Pelinka has been the target of criticism from fans because he is taking too long to make deals. LeBron and Davis can still deliver at an elite level, but they need complementary pieces. Without reinforcements, the Lakers risk sending their superstars into a downward spiral of frustration. Rumors, deals for 3 players put the Lakers as favorites. The Los Angeles Lakers have enough trade assets to acquire the players they really need, including a new starting point guard, a 3-and-D wing, and a strong center. The Lakers need to focus on pushing for the 2024-25 NBA championship because superstar LeBron James is nearly 40 years old. According to the latest report, LeBron James and Anthony Davis could become angry with their situation if Rob Pelinka doesn't make any significant trades before the February deadline. Luckily, the Lakers have enticing pieces that other teams would love to have in trade talks. The Lakers have placed LeBron James and Anthony Davis as the only untouchables, and that means every other player on the roster is available in trade talks if it means getting the 3 types of players the Lakers need: a capable playmaker, two-way wing, and starting center. After all, the purple and gold need to be in a better spot than the 7th seed in the West with a 16-12 record. We have 3 scenarios where the Lakers can acquire each of those types of players, and it involves a major shuffling of the roster that could push the team to legitimate title contention as soon as possible. Los Angeles Lakers receive Trae Young. Atlanta Hawks receive D'Angelo Russell, Rui Hachimura, Gabe Vincent, 2029 first-round pick, 2030 first-round pick swap. Acquiring Trae Young would be a transformative move for the Lakers. Despite the Hawks' improving performances this season, Young is still an offensive dynamo who belongs on a title contender, averaging 21.6 points and 12.2 assists per game while shooting 32% from three-point range. His playmaking ability would take the pressure off LeBron James, allowing the King to focus on more efficient scoring and off-ball movement. Pairing Young with Anthony Davis would also create a lethal pick-and-roll combination, one that could dominate in both transition and half-court sets. The Lakers' 15-12 start underscores the need for a dynamic playmaker, and Young's star power fits the Hollywood narrative. From the Hawks' perspective, this trade signals a pivot toward a rebuild. In return for their franchise guard, they'd receive a combination of solid players and valuable draft capital. D'Angelo Russell's 12.5 points per game on 33.3% three-point shooting would offer them a steady scorer, while Rui Hachimura and Gabe Vincent bring depth and versatility. More importantly, the 2029 first-round pick and 2030 swap could become significant assets if the Lakers' stars eventually decline. This trade could help the Hawks secure a brighter long-term outlook while maintaining competitiveness in the short term. For the Lakers, it's a bold gamble, but one that addresses their need for an athletic guard capable of orchestrating their offense in crunch time. Adding a player like Young would also help mitigate any potential postseason fatigue for LeBron. While the trade would deplete their depth, the upside of having a trio of LeBron, Davis, and Young justifies the risk. With this move, the Lakers would signal they're fully committed to contending for a championship while their window remains open. Clever move for Dorian Finney-Smith. Los Angeles Lakers receive Dorian Finney-Smith. Brooklyn Nets receive Jared Vanderbilt, Jalen Hood-Schifino, 2031 second-round pick. Dorian Finney-Smith is precisely the type of 3-and-D wing the Lakers desperately need. In the 2024-25 season, he is averaging 10.8 points and 4.3 rebounds while shooting a scintillating 45.2% from three-point range. His defensive versatility allows him to guard multiple positions effectively, making him an ideal fit alongside LeBron James and Anthony Davis, which is why the Lakers have shown strong interest in the swingman. Finney-Smith's ability to stretch the floor would provide much-needed spacing for the Lakers' offense, which has struggled to consistently knock down shots from deep. Additionally, his playoff experience and reputation as a reliable role player would make him a valuable asset during high-stakes games. The Brooklyn Nets, on the other hand, would benefit from adding Jared Vanderbilt's energy and defensive prowess. Vanderbilt's ability to disrupt opposing offenses and secure crucial rebounds makes him a valuable piece for a team focused on building a gritty identity. Jalen Hood-Schifino offers the Nets a promising young guard who could develop into a key contributor. While losing Finney-Smith might hurt in the short term, the Nets gain long-term upside by acquiring younger assets and an additional second-round pick. For the Lakers, this trade shores up their perimeter defense and improves their shooting, two critical areas of concern. Finney-Smith's fit within their lineup is seamless, as he doesn't demand the ball and excels in the dirty work that often goes unnoticed. While Vanderbilt's hustle will be missed, this trade represents a net upgrade in overall team balance and addresses a glaring need. Finally, acquiring a strong starting center. Los Angeles Lakers receive Robert Williams III. Portland Trail Blazers receive Max Christie, Jackson Hayes, Cam Reddish, 2030 second-round pick. The acquisition of Robert Williams III would provide the Lakers with the defensive anchor they've been searching for. Williams is averaging 8.3 points, 5.4 rebounds, and 1.4 blocks per game this season. His ability to protect the rim and rebound at an elite level would complement Anthony Davis perfectly, allowing AD to roam defensively and conserve energy for the offensive end. Williams' athleticism and high basketball IQ make him an ideal fit in the Lakers system, giving them a formidable presence in the paint that could swing playoff games in their favor. For the Trail Blazers, this trade represents an opportunity to add depth and rebuild around their young core. Max Christie is a promising player, posting 6.2 points per game this season, and could develop into a reliable two-way option. Jackson Hayes provides the Trail Blazers with a young, athletic big man who fits their timeline. Cam Reddish offers potential upside as a versatile wing, and the inclusion of a second-round pick sweetens the deal. While Williams is a valuable piece, the Blazers might see this trade as a way to balance their roster and plan for the future. For the Lakers, this move addresses their biggest need, a reliable starting center. Williams' presence would help stabilize their defense and improve their rebounding, areas where they've struggled. Losing young pieces like Christie and Hayes is a tough pill to swallow, but the immediate impact of acquiring Williams makes this a worthwhile trade. With Williams in the fold, the Lakers' frontcourt would be one of the best in the league, significantly boosting their championship aspirations. 3 blockbuster trades that make the Lakers favorites in the West. Starting lineup: Trae Young, Austin Reeves, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Robert Williams III. Key bench players: Dalton Knecht, Dorian Finney-Smith, Maxwell Lewis, Christian Koloko, Bronny James. With these 3 bold trades, the Los Angeles Lakers would immediately transform into one of the Western Conference's most balanced and dangerous teams. Trae Young brings elite playmaking and shot creation, perfectly complementing LeBron James and Anthony Davis, while alleviating pressure in crunch-time situations. Adding Robert Williams III gives the Lakers a defensive anchor in the paint who can dominate the boards and protect the rim. Meanwhile, Dorian Finney-Smith provides the versatile 3 and D wing the team has been craving, solidifying their perimeter defense and spacing. The starting lineup of Trae Young, Austin Reeves, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Robert Williams III has the perfect mix of scoring, defense, and veteran experience to handle any playoff challenge. The bench, featuring promising young players like Dalton Knecht and Bronny James alongside reliable contributors like Finney-Smith and Koloko, offers depth and flexibility. Lakers reportedly don't plan to go after 6-time All-Star on trade market. Heading into this season, the Los Angeles Lakers were hoping to be a contender for the NBA championship this season. In 2 of the last 3 years, they have been eliminated from the playoffs by the Denver Nuggets. They have made some changes within the lineup and the coaching staff to help with that. Darvin Ham was fired last year and Rob Pelinka brought in J.J. Redick, who has no head coaching experience, to take over the job. It looked like the right decision early in the year after they got on to a hot start. After that blistering start, they have cooled off and now look average. Redick made some lineup changes as well. He decided to remove D'Angelo Russell from the starting lineup to the bench, and he put Cam Reddish in his spot. He wanted to have someone who could play better defense on the wing while he let LeBron James handle more ball-handling duties. The Lakers are still looking to make some improvements to the roster via a trade. They have their eyes on a few players, but it looks like they will steer clear of one of the hottest names on the market. That player is Miami Heat star Jimmy Butler, who wants out. According to those around the league, it doesn't look like the Lakers have Butler in their sights. It would be a very expensive trade for them to make with the amount of money that he is slated to make this year and next year with his player option. It would essentially empty the cupboard for LA. That doesn't mean that they still can't go after a star. There's a chance that they could still make a trade for Zach LaVine, the other star whose name is on the trade block. He is younger than Butler, which would make him more attractive to the Lakers if they are going to pay a lot of money to someone. The Lakers aren't expected to make any sort of trade until the trade deadline, which is in mid-February. At that point, they can start to make assessments about the future of their roster. They are in win-now mode, so it may not matter how much they have to give up to get the right player. Los Angeles usually improves their roster by signing big-time free agents and making trades. That might happen again this year.